Hi. I've been making a couple of videos, so I'm kind of already really tired of doing the videos, and it's kind of warm out here, so you get to see that I change colors. It's not super duper hot, but not enough of a breeze for me, and there you go. So this is my quick little intro video, kind of intro, more it's an intro to the class, less of an intro for me. But wanted to make sure to point out a few very important things. First and foremost, if you are in the class and the lab, you have to go to both boards. The class is the one with this image for the cover, the one that looks like cliffs and stuff that I believe was in New Mexico. I took it while driving cross country, and I can't remember for sure if it's New Mexico or Arizona, but it was one of those two. And the lab up there has pictures of windmills that I took driving across Texas, which, holy crap, that state takes forever to go across. So if you post something in one, you still have to post in the other one. They are two completely separate courses. I want to make that crystal clear because every semester I have somebody way down the road say, oh, but I didn't realize they're two things. They are two things. Do not tell me you don't know this. Make sure to do the quiz in both. Make sure to do assignments in both. You have to do both, period. Exclamation point. There you go. Now, this section over here is your announcements. I post announcements. Whenever I feel I need to convey something to the entire class, I will post an announcement. Not to sound like a jerk, but these things, they're called words. And if you read the words, you will get the information. I am a very wordy person. There will be lots of them. It's best for you. I was seriously about to say behooves. And then I thought, who in the world uses the word behooves? And then, of course, I told myself, well, clearly you do because I started to do it. And that just goes like crazy because then suddenly I remember my nephew and watching Sesame Street and Elmo's World, and they said forsooth, and I thought that was rather entertaining. And this is the way my brain goes. So sorry. Also sorry, not sorry. Ha ha. Anyway, I put a lot of words here, but it's because I am trying very hard to make sure everything is explained. If you just skim what I write and then ask me a question that was clearly answered, I will tell you to go back and read again. Not trying to be a jerk, but trying to teach you to actually read stuff. Considering the number of people who are on social media and will swear up and down that they know what's going on in the world because they saw a headline, people need to learn to read. Read the actual words. So please, please, please actually read what is written and all of what is written. Do not just assume you know what I'm saying. Because holy crap, half the time you are not going to have a clue what direction my brain is going to go. Clearly like a moment ago. So here you go. I already told you this big red part here that the lab and the class are two totally different things. The other thing that you need to know is you have to open this week's file in order to access anything. I have this just in my mode, not in student mode, because it's not yet time for everything to open. So you really wouldn't see much. I am going to show you exactly what you would see if I do this as a student. This is all you would see as a student, but I can at least show you a couple of important things, like the checklist. This is your discussion checklist. You have a lot of discussions. This is going to tell you when everything's due. If you utilize this, you will never miss any of the points for the dates. Notice everything's closing at 10 p.m. I covered this on the syllabus video. Hopefully you have watched that, and if not, hopefully you will watch it soon and get it through your mind that everything closes at 10 p.m. So, say I've already done my discussion one video. My discussion one. I just check it off. There you go. I know I've done it. The next discussion, when it opens, the first post will be due by September 2nd. The second post will be due by September 4th, and then the whole thing closes September 11th. So if you just go along and click as you finish them, you can easily tell if you've done the assignment you need to do. That's it. It makes it really, really, really easy. Now, Wow, look, it's showing all these things, but I guess you can't access it yet. Okay, now we're going to go to papers and such. That's this one. We have the syllabus, which hopefully you have looked at or you will look at soon. Group projects. I am about to talk about the group projects. The grading, the work about the project, and FAQs. Yes, FAQs, because I get asked some of the same things every single semester, so I just put them all in here. Please look. Now, what I want you to note here before I go to the group project stuff is week 1. Week 1 begins August 16th, so it's not going to open as a student. This is all you'll see. Notice you cannot access anything yet. It's because it's not open yet. However, when it does open, you have to start with this week 1 folder. If you open the week 1 folder, then you will have access to the rest. But you have to click on the folder. You cannot shortcut, period. You have to click on the folder. Okay, now let's get to this group project thing. Here we go. Group project details. Yes, you have group projects. And you have to pick which group you want to be in. What you're going to do here is, 1, remember it's a group project and you better be ready to work. 2, it's for the entire semester. Do not wait till the last minute because part of your grade is based on me seeing you work through the entire semester. Now, in red, here you go. Each group will put more research into the news articles, like what's below. Find more to go with the articles, explain how these could be affected by or affecting the current climate crisis and how coronavirus has affected or possibly caused or exacerbated the issues in the articles. Then provide a new article to support the coronavirus part and tie it all into your textbook. There's a lot of work here. I have provided 2 articles for each group. So say you decide to pick this one, group 4. Depressing new type of pollution has started showing up on shoreline rocks, and India's Mount Everest of trash is growing so fast it needs aircraft warning lights. This is clearly going to be about litter and people just dumping crap. You need to then figure out how coronavirus could be connected to this. And I don't mean as in people dumping stuff caused coronavirus to happen, but how does this go together? One example could be that while we were in lockdown, there was a lot less pollution going on, a lot less crap just being thrown away and dumped everywhere, which would have helped the stuff that's washing up on the shoreline rocks. You know, that's one of the things. Yeah. So I don't want to do too much because I don't want to give you all the ideas on what to do, but that's what I'm saying. I want you as a group, when you have an official group, to read the articles supplied, brainstorm with each other, which I expect to see on the discussion boards, and figure out how to tie in the coronavirus pandemic with this. Some things might have helped cause the issues with the pandemic. Some things might have caused it to be worse in some locations than others. Some things it might have actually cleared up. So this is your chance to show me how your brain works and how well you can work with others. You will have until August 28th to claim your topic. However, as each topic fills, I close them. So say that I have like 5 people who jump immediately on group 2 and I get the emails, I want group 2, I want group 2. As soon as I have enough people for group 2, I will close it and say no one else can pick group 2. Keep up with it, keep track. Smartest thing you could do is to look at these right off the bat and decide which of these you really want to work with, because they do close like that. And then at the very end, I will just assign the last remaining people to whatever has space. I would love to say everybody picks one, but there's always people who just never bother. Not a wise idea because you actually get points for picking your topic. But anyway, there you go. If you come down here and do the claim topic, well, here it says unavailable because it's not open until the 16th, but that would actually take you to claim your topic. Grading. Here you go. This is how I actually grade the group. I'm going to ask you questions. You have this to grade your own group members, but not what I use. So this is for you to use for your class. These are what I use. I am going to remind you about some of these things, but what I really want to drill into your head is the giant amount of points is not just the end product. That is only a quarter of the points. You're also getting graded on how well you work with others, how much I see you doing throughout the semester. You are graded on using the discussion board that I tell you to use for your group. Here we go. Here's my more official about the project. This is telling you how you're going to be doing it, what you need to do, and again, this is the grading. I have to say multiple times about the grading because I constantly have people who later will argue that they had no idea and they deserve a better grade and stuff like that, but in reality, you're getting graded the whole time. Here's where I will post the groups. It will be under discussions under the title of groups. And then as I get people added, I will put their names here. These are the group discussion boards where I expect you to actually be discussing stuff about the project. So make sure to use it. I really think that's about it. And I know some of you are in section 3. I'm only making one video because everything else is laid out exactly the same. So make sure to do the syllabus video and make sure to do my little intro if you want to, the silly intro. It tells you some about me. I will be posting my own intro in the introduction discussion. When you do your introduction discussion, please, please, please don't just copy and paste. Don't be boring, don't be dull, and don't do the oh so generic, I don't find myself unique. I am just, don't do that. Everybody is unique. Everybody. Just tell me what makes you you, you know? Tell me what you like, what you don't like. Tell me if you like cats, and if not, what's wrong with you? Just kidding, not really. Your favorite movies, books, you know, show me what you're passionate about. Do something, be interesting, because I like interesting, and I want to get to know you. So please share, because I'm going to share a lot throughout the semester. And I swear there's something else, but I keep looking at the time because it's 2:09 and I am supposed to be leaving at 2:30. And so I'm getting distracted. I'm just trying to get all this done. I will be providing videos throughout the semester, so you will totally get to know me. And you'll probably see my cats at some point. They're both over there right now. And yeah. I'm going to assume that's it for now, mainly because I just want to shut down my computer and get my stuff packed so I can bolt out the door at 2:30. So I guess that's it. If you need anything, email me. Make sure to watch the videos, and don't forget every single week to start with I'm closing this out. Don't forget every single week, start with the week's folder and the week's file. Without that, nothing will open for you. Okay? Yeah, that should do it for now. All right, bye.